Well, welcome to Studio 10, Chef Troy. And Chef Troy is here to talk about the Sam's Club National Barbecue Tour. And you are going to be making what you have called beer and brown sugar ribeyes, right? And those are the ribeyes, obviously.
Those are the ribeyes.
And tell me what we're going to be putting on them.
All right, so this is a really easy marinade with a lot of flavor in the end. We start off with some brown sugar.
All right.
If I can get the brown sugar out.
Fantastic.
A little teriyaki marinade, and this will be a little bit thicker than a teriyaki sauce.
Okay.
So make sure it says marinade in the grocery store. And then a dark beer.
You got to have a dark beer.
A dark beer.
All right.
So a Guinness Stout works well. Any of your just beers that look like coffee is my best.
What happens if you use a light one? It just won't have the same taste?
Yeah, just not the same flavor. It won't have the same thing. So you want to, once you get it into a zip top bag, and I always use Ziploc bags for marinating because you can squeeze the air out.
Okay.
Okay. So mix that up a little bit. And this bag here will hold a couple, maybe three. You want to leave this in your refrigerator overnight.
So just put the ribeyes right in the bag?
Straight in the bag.
Okay.
Yep. And let those sit overnight and cook them up for dinner the next night.
And then by the next day, you're ready to go on the grill.
You're ready to go.
Which is what we'll be doing in the next cooking segment. But before we jump back to Joe and Cherish, tell us a little bit about what this the Sam's Club National Barbecue Tour is. I know you're making a stop in Daphne, but what exactly is the tour?
So the tour is part of the Pro Barbecue Circuit.
Okay.
There's 31 stops on this, and it's a tournament.
Okay.
So it involves 750 teams, 1,200 certified judges. It's all sanctioned by the Kansas City Barbecue Society. We actually have a couple of open spots to compete this weekend.
Okay.
So if you're interested in competing, you can go to kcbs.us.
All right.
And find the Sam's Club logo at the bottom, click on it, and you can sign up and come out and compete against the big boys for $10,000.
That's fair. Is there a registration fee with this?
$250 is registration. This is the pro circuit.
Yep.
You know,
but you get a shot at 10 grand.
You get a shot at 10 grand, and more importantly, the top 6 move on to a regional event, which will be in Memphis.
Okay.
Then the national championship is our home of Sam's Club in Bentonville, Arkansas. But we're giving away a total of $500,000 in prize money on this tournament.
Wow. And if you're watching right now, we got the information on the screen of where you can see the Daphne stop. It'll be Saturday from 10 to 3. But I think if anyone out there watching Chef Troy, you know, is always proclaimed to be a decent cook and wanted to try to cook with the big boys, this is the chance to do it since they got open spots, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I'll be teaching people at noon on Saturday to cook ribs, pork, and brisket.
Ooh. Those are all good dishes. And the website again, kcbs.us?
kcbs.us.
Fantastic.
That's
all
it.
right. Well, Chef Troy, we look forward to seeing you out at the grill in the next segment. And we will definitely be trying these ribeyes, which should be phenomenal, guys.
All right, we are outside on the grill now, and it is fired up and ready to go for some delicious ribeye. We are cooking with the Sam's Club National Barbecue Tour All-Star Pitmaster Troy Black. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, a little cool out here today.
It is a little bit cool. Good thing we're by this toasty fire here, getting some heat. When you were making that marinade, I said it earlier on the show, sounds perfect. Those are two things I love: Guinness, brown sugar, ribeye on top. So we've got it there, and these ones are not the ones you started before. These have been marinating overnight. Overnight.
So you're going to be able to see the color that this marinade puts on the meat. If you can open that grill head for me.
There it is.
We're going to throw these on. Now, I always start off with a really hot grill, the highest setting you've got.
Okay.
And we're going to sear these steaks on both sides. And if we need to cook them a little bit longer, we'll just move them to a cooler side of the grill.
Okay.
In creating the perfect steak, it's all about the meat temperature, the internal meat. I like mine medium rare, about 135, 140 degrees. If you want to cook it longer, great, but that's where your starting point should be.
So what's medium then? Is that like 145?
Medium's about 160.
160, okay.
Yeah, well done is 170.
All right.
Which I don't suggest.
No, I mean, some people like it that way, but I'm more medium-ish.
Yeah.
Medium-ish.
Yeah.
You're medium rare, so it's all good. Now, we were talking about the big tour that's rolling through Daphne. Tell the folks what's going on.
Yeah, so we've got 30 teams competing for $10,000 this weekend. The top 6 are going to move on in this tournament format sponsored by Sam's Club. And total price package for the year of $500,000.
That's crazy, just for cooking up some delicious food on the grill. How great is that? Hey, I want to ask you real quick back to this. If you don't have a meat thermometer or something like that, you're not cooking one, what a time suggestion, or how can you gauge that?
You can't. Okay. That meat thermometer is the most important thing you could possibly have in your food arsenal, grilling arsenal.
Sure.
So I use this meat thermometer here.
You just had one there?
Had one right there. But you know, you can get a meat thermometer for $5.
Yeah.
You know, this is a lot more than that. And the difference between the expensive ones and the cheap ones is that this one's going to give me a reading in about 3 seconds, where the other ones may take 15 seconds.
Yeah, they sit there. You gotta watch the little thing.
Yeah, yeah. This was just sort of, they call it an instant read.
You know what? I don't have one of those right now, so
this is important.
I need to get one because I am going to try this for real. Studio 10 folks, I definitely want to try this out because it looks so good. Taking a look at them right now, and we're flipping them over and starting to get that. Yeah, tasty goodness. Man, you can smell
see the
that
grill
marinade.
marks there?
Yeah.
This grill actually has a cast iron grate, and which retains heat a lot, so you're going to get better grill marks. Something with the cast iron grates.
I love those grill marks too. Add a little sear to it, a little sizzle. It's looking so good. Well, I tell you what, you keep working on these bad boys, and when we come back for our final segment, we'll see how they turn out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Smells so good in our kitchen. Troy Black, All-Star Pitmaster from Sam's Club National Barbecue Tour here. And Joe's joining me because I want to eat these ribeyes. You talk about the tour.
What? I thought it was the other way around.
Oh, you want me to eat them? No, I said Joe joining us because you said I want to eat the ribeye.
Okay, I got you. When you said I thought you meant you, as in cherish. You cherish.
I do too.
I will eat the whole time. Cut me up a slice of these ribeyes. Y'all can talk all you want. I just want to sit here and eat. That's all I'm doing.
And these are beer and brown sugar ribeyes. Of course, this recipe is on fox10tv.com on our Studio 10 page. Troy, I want to talk a little bit about this tour that you guys are on. This is national. It's Sam's Club teaming up with the Kansas City Barbecue Society. This is the world's largest organization of barbecue and grilling enthusiasts. You guys are going to have a big party and a barbecue cook-off coming up Saturday, March 1st, this Saturday.
Absolutely. We've got 30 teams competing for $10,000. And they're competing in chicken, ribs, pork, and brisket. And what makes this such a great partnership with Sam's Club is that most of these competition teams get their meats from Sam's Club because of the quality, the selection, and there's a 200% back guarantee on the meats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, wait, let me try a little bit more meat, though, just to make sure that it's...
Just to make sure.
So I'll give you the fork.
I mean, it looks mouth-watering.
Well, so in barbecue and grilling, because we're grilling today, not barbecuing.
Okay.
Grilling's hot and fast, barbecuing slow. But in both, we eat with our hands. Right?
Do we? That's not how my mama taught me.
You can have the fork then.
Okay, I'll take the fork. I can't wait to taste some of this. And also, you still have some open positions, so for all of you grillers out there, you can get in on this.
We got 2 spots open. It's a $250 entry fee. You know, it's your chance for $10,000. But more importantly, if you've seen all these barbecue competitions on TV, you always wanted to dive in and try that.
Yeah.
$250 will let you play with the big boys in the country. We've got nationally ranked teams coming in this weekend, and I think we have 9 different states represented in the competition.
Wow, in Daphne.
Yeah.
Well, dude, take a look. There's the info on the screen. I had to take one stop to tell you how ridiculously good this recipe is. Get it on the Studio 10 tab. Come check it out this Saturday from 10 to 3. We got to go to break, but... I'm going to keep eating all through the commercial break because that's one of the best parts of our job.
It smells so good.
Thanks a lot, Troy.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.